Got a little bit of a throwback angle. I haven't done one of these videos since the last Super Bowl. That's right, I'm making it a tradition to do the Super Bowl video where I do the standing at my dresser. I record videos down here. Chair, TV, all that stuff. But not today. Hello everybody, welcome back to Just Jake Reviews. I review albums, movies, and sports games. And today, we've done it. We've done it. A full NFL season on this channel. The 2025-2026 NFL season is in the books. It's gone. It's done. So, last night was the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 60. There's been 60 of these things. I will be doing a Super Bowl video later on down the line. Don't know when. I'm still planning my off-season content. By the way, a lot of videos this week. You could see 4 videos from me this week. Or maybe 3. Maybe 3. But here's the first one. Yep, here it is. Super Bowl video. We're going to talk about the game, talk about the halftime show, talk about anything else that happened. And this will basically be my final recap video of the season because this is the last game. Wearing the Seahawks shirt. You know what's funny? Before the Super Bowl started, for Christmas, I got this JSN shirt and I got a Drake May Patriots shirt. Swear to God, obviously had no clue both those teams would play in the Super Bowl, but now I have 2 teams' shirts that made the Super Bowl. I also use them for skits as well. By the way, Super Bowl skit could come out this week. I don't know. It's going to be kind of a short sketch, but whatever. But yeah, if Patriots won last night, I'd wear the Drake May shirt or the JSN shirt. So yeah, let's get right into this game, shall we? But yeah, Super Bowl 60. I was at work last night watching it, and well, not the full game. I came home around the 4th quarter. So yeah, this Super Bowl, man, I'm just gonna cut to the bullshit. It wasn't good. It was not a great game. Now, yes, obviously I was cheering for Seattle, obviously, because I don't like New England. But in terms of if you're just a neutral NFL fan like I kind of was, this game really wasn't that great. It really wasn't. You know, having it be 6-0 or having it be 12-0 until the 4th quarter was interesting. I think Jason Myers should have got the MVP and not Kenneth Walker. Not true, but just as jokes, I like to say that. Yeah, see, this is what happens when the New England Patriots play a good football team. They haven't done that a lot this year because of their Mickey Mouse schedule. Don't worry, they're getting a first-place schedule next NFL season, whenever that is. I know when it is, it's August, but, you know, calm down, let's enjoy this offseason. Yeah, so really wasn't focusing on the commercials a whole lot. I focused on the commercials last year's Super Bowl because I was actually home. Last year's was better because it involved the Chiefs losing. I love that. Sorry, I got a text. God damn it. I should have turned notifications off. Yeah, this game was ugly. You know, Drake May did not look good at all. Got sacked, 7 times? I'm telling you, bro, we all knew the Seahawks defense was nasty. We all knew it. Sam Darnold, I mean, the guy won before Josh Allen, Lamar, and Joe Burrow. Which, okay, I don't, does that sound real? No, it does not, does it? But no, all seriousness, congratulations, Seattle. You guys, the right team won. Seattle played great and definitely did not expect this. Still wanted the Bucs to win, but that's okay. That's just, angry. Mac Hollins, the touchdown pass to Mac Hollins was pretty sick. I'll give Drake May credit there. And yeah, this was basically a Kenneth Walker game. This was basically field goal, Kenneth Walker game. Kenneth Walker played fantastic this game. Patriots didn't. Now we can get into the halftime show. Let's talk right here, shall we? Okay, so you guys know me, right? Huge music fan. Big music fan. I'm probably the biggest music fan there is in the world. That's not true. Don't take that as serious as it is. That's all a joke, of course. I can't name you one Bad Bunny song. Now I'm not gonna get political or talk about the serious stuff that everyone has an issue with. I'm gonna talk about the music because that's what I want to talk about and that's what I know to talk about. Latin music, not really for me. I'm going to call it that. If I say something wrong, then I'll apologize for it in the comments. If you want to correct me and be like, Jacob, don't call it that, I'll be like, I'm sorry. Bad Bunny's type of music, I'm not really into that. You know, I get it. It's got a little groove to it. Can't understand any of the words, obviously, but it's got a fun groove to it. I like Gasolina by Daddy Yankee. It's probably the best Latin song ever. This is probably on par with Kendrick. Now, what was real disappointing last year was I am a huge Kendrick Lamar fan, and his halftime show was not great. It wasn't great. The songs were good, obviously, but the presentation was not great. This is the first halftime show I ever watched where I don't know any of the songs. The presentation, I don't know what it was. Was it like, it was like fields. It was like just like a huge cornfield. There was some guests there. Cardi B was there, but obviously for Stefon Diggs. And Lady Gaga. I like Lady Gaga. I do. I don't think she should have been there. I don't like her cover. The way she played Die With a Smile over the little reggae thing, that's not good. I think Die With a Smile should be a slow song and not a reggae song. Just my opinion. But no, good for him. Is it the worst halftime show I've ever seen? No, because Adam Levine exists. It's towards the bottom. It is. It's towards the bottom. Obviously, I hold a huge soft spot for Eminem, Dre, and Mary J. Blige in 50 because that's the kind of music I listen to. But obviously, that's sort of a bias. But either way, halftime show, I'm going to overall say it wasn't great. But, you know, people have different opinions for different reasons. I'm not going to get into the other side of the opinions. I'm just going to say, not a fan of the music. Was it groovy? Yes. Lady Gaga shouldn't have been there. Not a good halftime show. Was that his kid he gave the Grammy to? That was a kid. There was a kid there who he gave the Grammy to, that's cool. That was a real Grammy. But anyways, back to this mid-ass game. So, you guys seen him before. He's going to be on the channel again. We are planning to do another video together. My friend Nathan, a.k.a. NJD Studios, he's a Seahawks fan. He was in my Week 7 predictions video. I still kind of feel bad because his video that he was on, the Seahawks were on a bye, so he couldn't talk about his team. But I let him talk about his team after. He's a Seahawks fan. Good for him. That's kind of the main takeaway I have. I'll shout him down below. I'll put his TikTok in the bio. That's sort of the main reason why I'm happy for the Seahawks to win, is because of him. If I wasn't friends with Nathan, this Super Bowl would be absolutely meaningless to me. Because I do like Seattle. Love JSN. Big JSN fan. But I was a big DK Metcalf fan. But this Super Bowl just wasn't it, bro. Wasn't it. But hey, the team that I cheered for won, which is kind of cool. Such a nonchalant Super Bowl, by the way. When the clock struck 0 and everyone was cheering and, oh my God, Seahawks won the Super Bowl, nobody was celebrating except for Mike Macdonald. Mike Macdonald, second-year head coach. Great, you deserve it, bud. I've always said, amazing. By the way, getting some more news. I did look this morning. Clint Kubiak, the Raiders officially have him. He's officially the Raiders head coach, which is also a big round of applause. I like Clint Kubiak. I think we all do. I think we know that he's one of the best OCs in the league, if not the best OC in the league. And we all are looking forward to seeing him as head coach because, he's going to have Mendoza next year. He's going to have some new keys next year for the Raiders. Don't know how good they are going to do again. But, Clint Kubiak, good job. But this is Sam freaking Darnold. This is Sam Darnold. This is not like, we're not talking about a quarterback who has been good his entire career and has finally gotten to, like, this is not like a story of like, oh, this guy's been fighting so hard to get a ring, now he finally has. No, we're talking about a different story. Sam Darnold being complete ass poo-poo his entire career up until last year. Minnesota, he looked fantastic on. Now he has a ring. He won a Super Bowl. Awesome. Anyways, that's going to be all for today's Super Bowl recap video. This is technically the final recap of the NFL season. I want to say thank you guys for following along the entire season. We have done it. We did the Hall of Fame game. I did a preseason game vlog, and then we did week 1 predictions all the way down to the Super Bowl, and it was freaking fantastic. So we're doing it next year. We'll see. It's gonna be crazy. I might have a change of mind in the summertime. Once again, just focusing on some more off-season content that I'm getting. I'm calling people, I'm texting people, hey, collab. It's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be all for today's video. And go Seahawks. Good job, Seattle. Thank you all for watching the video. See y'all next time. Peace.